Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a name that strikes fear in defenders, amazes fans, and leaves the football world in awe. Whether he's scoring impossible goals, delivering jaw-dropping comebacks, or unleashing his signature confidence, Zlatan has always been more than just a footballer. He's a one-man show of pure skill, power, and swagger, proving time and again why he's one of the most unforgettable players in the history of the game. But what makes Zlatan so unique? It's not just his goals, it's the way he scores them, defying logic, gravity, and sometimes even the rules of physics. From his legendary bicycle kick against England to his explosive debut in Major League Soccer, Zlatan's career is filled with moments that scream, "Only Zlatan could do this." And let's not forget his fiery personality, bold interviews, and iconic quotes that make him a true icon on and off the pitch. Are you ready to relive the most insane, jaw-dropping, and absolutely badass moments of Zlatan Ibrahimovic's incredible career? Let's dive in. The legendary bicycle kick versus England, 2012. Let's start with the moment that arguably defines Zlatan's brilliance, the outrageous bicycle kick against England in 2012. It wasn't just any goal, it was a 35-yard stunner that defied the laws of physics. Picture this: Sweden was already leading 3-2 in a friendly against England. The ball was cleared by goalkeeper Joe Hart, but it didn't go far enough. Zlatan, with his back to the goal, anticipated it perfectly. Without letting the ball hit the ground, he launched himself into the air and performed an overhead kick that sent the ball soaring into the net. The precision, the audacity, the sheer skill, it left everyone speechless, including the commentators who couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. This goal earned Zlatan the 2013 FIFA Puskás Award for the best goal of the year. Fans and critics alike hailed it as one of the greatest goals in football history. Even Zlatan's detractors couldn't deny the genius behind it. It was the kind of goal that turned casual fans into die-hard believers in the Zlatan effect. And just like that, Zlatan didn't just win the match, he cemented himself as a living legend. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about what happened in Los Angeles 6 years later. Zlatan's first touch goal versus LA Galaxy 2018. Zlatan's MLS debut for the LA Galaxy is another unforgettable chapter in his story. It was 2018 and Zlatan had just joined the league, ready to bring his star power to the United States. In true Zlatan fashion, he didn't just introduce himself, he made the kind of statement that people would be talking about for years. The LA Galaxy were playing their rivals, Los Angeles FC, and were trailing 3-2 in the 71st minute. The fans were desperate for something extraordinary. Enter Zlatan. Just 2 minutes after being substituted onto the pitch, he made an immediate impact. A ball came floating towards him from over 40 yards out, and instead of controlling it, Zlatan unleashed a thunderous volley from outside the box. The ball rocketed past the goalkeeper and into the net. The stadium erupted. It was not just a goal, it was a masterpiece. As if that wasn't enough, Zlatan scored again in injury time to seal the victory for the Galaxy, proving that his talent transcends leagues and continents. This performance showed that Zlatan wasn't just there to collect a paycheck, he was there to dominate. But that's what Zlatan does. He delivers when it matters most. Now let's rewind a bit to one of his earlier masterpieces. The solo dribble masterpiece for Ajax, 2004. Back in 2004, Zlatan was a rising star at Ajax. This was before the world fully understood the extent of his genius, but in one match against NAC Breda, he gave everyone a glimpse of his true potential. It started with Zlatan receiving the ball just outside the box. Instead of passing or shooting immediately, he decided to take matters into his own hands. He danced through the defense, leaving one defender after another flat-footed. He twisted, turned, and weaved his way around 6 players before calmly slotting the ball into the net. The goal was not just a display of technical brilliance, it was pure artistry. The commentators were stunned and the crowd roared with excitement. It was a goal that made people sit up and say, "Who is this guy?" It also solidified his reputation as one of the most creative and daring players in the game. From Ajax to the world stage, Zlatan's moments of brilliance have never been confined to just one league or team. Speaking of brilliance, let's talk about a record-breaking performance he delivered for Paris Saint-Germain. Scoring the fastest hat-trick for PSG, 2015. By 2015, Zlatan was already one of the biggest names in football, and his time at Paris Saint-Germain was filled with iconic moments. But what he did in a match against Troyes is still talked about today. In just 9 minutes, Zlatan scored 3 incredible goals, making it the fastest hat-trick in PSG's history. Each goal was a testament to his versatility. The first was a clinical finish after a brilliant run. The second was a thunderous strike from outside the box that left the goalkeeper helpless. The third, a cheeky tap-in that showcased his positioning and awareness. What made this performance even more special was Zlatan's ability to make it look so easy. While most players would struggle to score 1 goal in a high-pressure game, Zlatan was out there putting on a clinic. His confidence was palpable, and his celebrations said it all. Zlatan knows he's extraordinary, and he doesn't shy away from showing it. And speaking of showing off, who could forget the iconic Dare to Zlatan campaign? Zlatan Ibrahimovic Dare to Zlatan ad Zlatan isn't just a footballer, he's a brand. And the Dare to Zlatan ad campaign perfectly captured his larger-than-life persona. The campaign featured Zlatan performing incredible feats on and off the pitch, paired with bold statements that reflected his unshakable confidence. One of the most memorable lines from the campaign was, "I am not like you. I am Zlatan." It was equal parts audacious and inspiring, showing the world that Zlatan isn't afraid to embrace his uniqueness. The campaign resonated with fans across the globe, cementing his status as not just an athlete, but a cultural icon. And speaking of bold statements, let's dive into one of Zlatan's most famous quotes that perfectly sums up his mindset. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's Lion. Quote, when asked about comparisons with other players, Zlatan once famously said, "Lions don't compare themselves to humans." This quote became an instant classic, encapsulating his self-belief and dominance on the field. For Zlatan, football isn't just a game. It's a stage where he reigns supreme, and just like a lion, he doesn't waste time worrying about what others think. It's this mentality that has made him one of the most feared and respected players in the world. Whether he's scoring jaw-dropping goals or delivering iconic one-liners, Zlatan always makes sure the spotlight is firmly on him. But as we wrap up this journey through Zlatan's most badass moments, there's one thing we can all agree on. Zlatan is more than just a footballer, he's a phenomenon. Outro Zlatan Ibrahimovic is far more than just a football player. He's an unstoppable force who has redefined what it means to be extraordinary in the world of sports. From scoring some of the most jaw-dropping goals in history to delivering moments of sheer magic on the pitch, Zlatan's career is a testament to talent, confidence, and an unrelenting belief in himself. His bicycle kick against England, his jaw-dropping debut goal for LA Galaxy, and his legendary quotes like, "I am a lion," have cemented his place as one of the most unforgettable figures in football history. Zlatan's journey is a story of pushing limits, embracing challenges, and doing it all with unmatched flair. If this look into Zlatan's most badass moments left you inspired or amazed, don't forget to hit like, share this video, and subscribe for more content just like this. And before you go, drop a comment below. What's your all-time favorite Zlatan moment? We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.